What is going on, guys? Welcome back to NRP. In today's video, we're going to be working on this E82 135. So we're going to be taking a little break from all the G82 stuff and hop into good old N54 content for you guys. So in today's video, this 135 is actually going to get bolt-ons. The bolt-ons for this car today consist of all VRSF, by the way, intakes, downpipes, charge pipe, intercooler, and an MHD tune. So this car has 180,000 miles on it. It's going from pretty much completely bone stock to these bolt-ons, which is kind of cool. You don't really see that. You normally see people do it like one at a time. But all at once is kind of cool. So in today's video, we're just going to be showing you guys it going from stock to full bolt-on, and then we'll probably get some driving clips for you guys if we can. Diagnostic drives, of course. And then that'll conclude today's video. Check this thing out, though. It's really nice. It has a 6-speed manual. I'm not sure what blue this is. It's very nice blue, though. So Chris, what are you going to start with, by the way? You're going to do the intakes first? You're going to do the...
I'll probably do the charge pipe first. I'll start up top, and then I'll get the engine support up, and we'll drop the subframe, and then we'll start going after the downpipes.
You know, with the mileage it has and the car that it is, that it's a 6-speed and stuff, it's kind of shocking to me that it doesn't have any mods on it. So while Chris was taking the charge pipe off, he just discovered that the plastic charge pipe that comes from the factory has done the typical, what do you want to call that? Explosion?
Yeah, we can call it that.
So that was actually causing charging. It was causing a check engine light randomly, right? It wasn't consistent. It was like on and off. Or
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was because that charge pipe was off. So it's good that the owner is deciding to upgrade it with a VRSF one, which is metal. So this car technically would have seen an improvement in the drivability, even with just replacing it with the plastic charge pipes. But now he's getting the upgraded one, so it's definitely going to drive a lot better. Let me know what you guys think of this E92 M3 that we have here at the shop. Pretty cool, pretty clean. Has a pole position, DBS wheels, GT wing. Pretty sick. Take a look at that. Sheesh. Change your charge pipes, guys.
So what we're doing here is we're bracing the engine. We're going to drop the subframe. So this right here will be holding majority of the weight of the engine and all. And that'll allow us access to get to those downpipes.
It's crazy. I had no idea the toe hook has the same thread pitch as the engine mount thing. That's funny. On my S52, my S54, the hook is like right here. You don't have to do all that, so it's kind of funny. Alrighty, so quick update for you guys. We got the subframe lowered. Now we have much better access to the downpipes. And we're gonna go ahead and start installing the high flow downpipes. Alrighty, so now that's 2 downpipes out, or catalytic converters if you want to be technical. So this is a pretty gnarly oil pan gasket leak. Pretty interesting how we're choosing to do, or not we, but the owner is choosing to do the mods first, and the maintenance looks like never. Evan called the owner of this 135, and we told him that it's highly suggested to do this oil pan gasket. As you can see, it's looking, I don't even know what analogy to make. I'm just not gonna say anything. Yeah, it's seen better days. So the customer actually decided to just go ahead and go through with the repair and change the oil pan gasket. So Chris is gonna do that. That's not really gonna be the point of this video, so I'm not gonna show all that, but we will show a nice clean oil pan. So in a second, you're gonna see this oil pan look like this to this. Boom, just like that. Look how clean that is. We got a brand new gasket on that, and hopefully that does not leak again for a couple thousand miles. How long would we say it's an interval for a oil pan gasket?
It can vary, but I mean, 50, 60,000 miles would be reasonable.
So aside from the oil pan gasket, back to the video, we got the front mount intercooler all mounted up and ready. So now all that's left is taking care of the downpipes, and then going on the top side of the car, doing the intakes and the charge pipes, and then that will conclude today's video. Obviously having a lift just makes this so much easier. So for those of you DIYers, I know you're probably not using this video for how to do this. We're just kind of just throwing a shop vlog today, just showing you guys what we're doing. But if you are doing this, I do apologize. BMW had to make your life so difficult by having to make you lower the subframe. So yeah, sucks, but whatever. Man, I can only imagine how annoying this would be without a lift.
Dude, I wouldn't even want to attempt it, to be honest with you. Not saying it's impossible, but definitely wouldn't be fun.
Okay, so in order to install the new charge pipe, just make sure you grab the old, let's call that an O-ring gasket, and we're gonna put that in the new charge pipe from VRSF. Don't forget to do this.
Kind of like we spoke about in previous videos, just make sure that you get that
one
down in there and seated. Boop. Just
Boom.
like that. Clean.
Alright, so we got the intake on, the charge pipe on, the downpipes on, the front mount intercooler on. All that's left is to tune the 135. So, we'll obviously putting everything back together up top, you know, the cowl and the engine cover and stuff, but once that's done, we'll start her up and let her rip, and then we'll hear how great it sounds, and then probably go on a diagnostic drive if we have some time today. It is the end of the day, so we shall see. All right, so we just checked underneath for any exhaust leaks. There's none, thankfully, so now we're just gonna go for a quick drive, make sure everything's okay. It's got what?
Wastegate rattle.
What does that mean?
N54 things.
What's the fix?
New turbos.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go on a quick little drive, make sure everything's okay. No check engine light randomly comes on, anything like that. Do you remember how loud it was stock?
It was
pretty quiet.
It had a little bit of exhaust, but nothing crazy.
I hope you guys can hear the intake. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but it's a really nice like suction sound, if that makes sense. If you have a boosted car, you kind of want to hear the turbo, so it's really cool to hear through the intake. It kind of sounds a little blow-off valve-ish, but it's cool. It's a nice sound. Well, I hope you guys were able to hear the 135 through the mic. I don't know how much of it picked up. Not too sure, but hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's like a little side note from the G82 stuff, but I figured there's a lot of you N54 guys that watch that wanted to see stuff like this. I know this chassis is pretty much saturated and everybody has seen intakes and downpipes and stuff for it, but it was really cool to see it and hear it. It sounds awesome. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know down below what you think about how it sounds, and if you guys are looking to buy any of these parts that we put on today, such as the charge pipe, the intake, the downpipe, anything like that, I'll leave links down below in the description. But that pretty much wraps up today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one.